Hello everyone, and welcome back to the FreshTillDeath channel. Wow, can't believe I'm saying that. It's already been a year, and I've done absolutely nothing with this, so apologies for that. I'm sorry. So, how have all you been? How have I been? Where have I been? What have I been doing? Well, more of the same, I guess, and I suppose that's sort of the problem. 2025 was, we'll call it a transitional year for sure. I kind of felt like I was in a rut with all of this stuff, with YouTube, and particularly YouTube. Not so much the flying and the adventuring and things, because, that never gets old. As far as the video making side of my adventuring was concerned, I kind of felt like a lot of the pictures and videos I were taking just kind of more of the same, and I didn't particularly think the quality of those videos was very good either. I was getting a lot of like shaky camera kind of stuff with my stabilization, different things with like lighting and how, it's kind of hard to film paramotor stuff at sunset because you have to adjust your shutter speed on your camera. As I'm now learning, all of this stuff. You have to like adjust the shutter speed on your camera, and that's like really difficult to do in flight. And basically, I guess what I'm saying is there were a lot of little things that kind of nagged at me and added up to where I kind of just got sick of the whole video making process altogether. Like, I had encoding issues. I was going to make a video later in October, but I had encoding issues with Movavi, so I tried like switching video editors, and the new one didn't really work. You have to pay a lot of money for the high encoding on the new software, so it's just been kind of a mess behind the scenes. And while I wouldn't say that 2025 was a bad year, I certainly would say that it was a difficult one, in some aspects anyway. Like, I lost an uncle, figure in my life. We weren't actually related, but that just goes to show how much he meant to me. I sprained my neck somehow. I still am not sure how that happened. Stung by yellow jackets. Oh, and I also had a rare, blood deformation on my finger. That was pretty funny. Just a lot of really kind of small, nagging, little painful things that happen. But, that's what happens in life. Life happens in cycles, You get great years that are new discoveries, and then you get kind of bad years that are more of the same. That's how you learn from things. So, what things did we learn? Well, for starters, a video with shoddy production is better than a video that doesn't exist. Work with what you got and send it anyway, right? I'm going to try and be more proactive about posting my adventures as they happen and focus a bit less on the editing that I've done in the past. Otherwise, not much will change here in my video format. I've never really been comfortable sharing who I am on YouTube, not for being shy or anything like that, more so that I think the pictures and videos I capture are so beautiful that I don't think I could add anything of extra value on top of what's already there. I like having music as the driving force behind most of my videos because that's how I experience these moments firsthand myself, and I want you, the viewer, to be able to share that same raw experience. I don't think anyone that comes to my channel particularly cares about who I am anyway, as opposed to what I'm seeing on my adventures, and I like it that way. My goal of all of these adventure videos is to give people the feeling that they could go out there and do this stuff too, much in the same way that channels like Tucker Got inspire me to fly, changing my life forever. That's what the FreshTillDeath channel is, a personal scrapbook that doesn't need explanation, yet could still provide some inspiration to someone else. What can I say? I'm one of the old dogs of YouTube at this point. Founded this channel in 2010, and I didn't grow up with sponsorships, algorithms, and money chasing, so you'll never see that stuff here. So, that's where we've been, and that's what we've learned. What's on the horizon? Well, I did go on plenty of interesting adventures last year, so I'm going to start with a big 2025 review video here soonish. Should come out sometime earlier next month. I think I can get it done pretty quickly. It's just a lot of video clips to go through. I also got back into scuba diving. OMG. I'm pretty sure I haven't posted a scuba diving video on this channel in years. But yeah, I burned a ton of money on new fins, new wetsuits, new equipment, and I befriended a lot of older divers at the local dive shop, and I've already been diving a couple times in the quarry this year, so it was super fun. Can't wait to show all of that off. And actually, here's a little recap video right now of me going through some of the frameworks down there. Can't wait to show all that off. Also, I went to Sweden this past December, if you can believe that, so that'll be a fun video. Shorter one before the big 2025 recap video. And that should just about catch us up. Thanks for sticking around with me despite the lapse in effort this past year. I think I've gotten over whatever creative block that was holding me back. But this is the FreshTillDeath channel, and that means the adventure always continues. So stick around, and I'll see you here.